The college basketball experience preview and picks episode 4, Friday, December 15th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN. You get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by the SGPN app. Yes, the SGPN app is completely free to download and home to all of your favorite SGPN podcasts, contests, and picks. Just type SGPN into the App Store today or Google Play Store, whatever, and download America's #1 DGen app, people. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience. Preview and picks episode 4, Friday, December 15th. I'm excited to break down games, talk about games, react to games. Still super fucking hot at the referees in a couple games. But let's get to it. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dant, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I smoke and I drink and I don't have stress and I'm healthy.
I mean, shout out to the chat. Everyone's rocking along. Double header here as we got this going into the Sports Gambling Podcast College Basketball Show. I am joined by my co-host. He's fucking red hot right now on his picks. And yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Shout out to the chat. Everyone rolling along. Tony C and company. Always fantastic. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ride and Rush Show. Give it up for Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Money Line Mac. How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Hell of a night. Obviously, the picks were on fire, but looking forward to this slate tomorrow. We got some home dogs I think that you and I are both going to like, and then obviously one day closer to that Saturday monster slate. So it's coming, baby. College basketball.
Let's fucking go. And yeah, I mean, let's just recap. Let's follow the rhythm of this thing because we had a pretty good fucking night, if I may say so. The first game that happened, that there might have been objects thrown at the wall.
Damn.
But money is money.
Set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same. Never be the same.
We got robbed too. We should have the ball down 2 with 34 seconds or whatever the fuck it was left. The ball gets knocked out of bounds off of Florida ruling on the court. They try to review this shit. There is zero conclusive. If anything, I think the replay actually makes it look like Florida hit it off for sure. But I don't think you could overturn it based off of, the replay. Did you catch this bullshit? Because I want a chance at the money line because ECU got fucking hosed, and I know it wasn't at the Swamp, but I don't give a shit. It was down there in filthy Florida, and you're lucky, you fucking Gator losers with your fake ass Gatorade. All right. Put some liquor in that, you little pussies. Anyway, what'd you make of this one?
Yeah, man, easy. Hey, I couldn't believe how many people were busting our balls for taking ECU with the points. Hey, guys, I know they did not cover against South Carolina. It was the worst beat of the season so far. This team has gone back-to-back, toe for toe with SEC opponents. ECU is a good team. ECU is going to keep getting better under Schwartz in year 2. They're right there to beat a good SEC team. Watch out in the AAC, man. I'm not saying that because you're my guy, but this team is going to be right in the thick of things in the American.
Dude, but hold on. Let's talk about this fucking call here.
Oh, it's bullshit. It was bullshit.
How
There's no way they should have
overturning that?
I know.
How the fuck? That's some SEC home cooking bullshit right there. Noah, I know you were decked out in your Gator gear all day.
Wasn't even our home.
Michigan.
It wasn't even our home building. So what do you mean home cooking?
It's Florida, dude.
Florida.
That's SEC bullshit. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. Tell Greg Sankey take that bullshit and shove it up his ass. All right, with this 96 team tournament. All right. Goddamn Alabama, every tough game. They released the schedules yesterday. Fucking bye week before every tough opponent. You cowards, come to Greenville. You fucking cowards. How you doing?
You seem upset.
Dude, how do you overturn that?
I know.
Those refs should all be suspended. They should all be fucking suspended. Anyway.
It was bad. I thought they got shafted against South Carolina down the stretch, too. So back-to-back games against the SEC.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Brad Sanders. Keep chopping like morons. Go Dogs. Noah, we had a lock battle. All right? Take your ass back down to that fucking basement of yours. All right? Start building some fucking drywall. All right? And be a fucking man. Take a manly drink, not some Gatorade bullshit. Arctic Blue nonsense. Whatever the fuck flavors they have. They all suck.
Moonshine in there.
Yeah. Drink
I'm receiving
right?
a lot of shit for a team that's going back to Greenville with an L. That's all I'm
that's
gonna say.
Bullshit. Referees. You wanna pay the referees. Nonsense. Cockanimi calls. How you guys doing though? Okay, I'm done. I'm done talking shit. But yeah. Fucking Todd Golden looks like a fucking 10-year-old.
I know. Right?
Nonsense. Anyway. We hit on that though. We still picked that one as a winner. And yeah, all these people, someone leaving a comment saying, DC is going to get drilled. How much money have I lost with ECU? Fuck out of here. All right.
They were like a top 10 team against the spread last year. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Just saying.
ECU's been great to us.
How much money did I spend taking your mom out, you fucking losers? All right. God damn it. I'm mad, man. I'm mad that we didn't get that call because there's no way that you overturn that nonsense. All right.
This is the most mad I've seen you at an ECU game since the fucking kicker missed the extra point. Nothing will ever compare to that. That
was worse. That was worse actually. I still have like moments where I wake up in the middle of the night. And
that was ridiculous.
That fucking kicker, that loser kicker.
Yeah.
Someone told me you shouldn't be that mad at him, Colby. Yeah, I should. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
It's fucking sports, not the library. Get the fuck out of here.
He missed multiple extra points.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you get that far in life. We've all played football. Come on. You missed multiple extra points on what, ankle biter level? Maybe middle school. Shit like that anyway.
What do you think of your ECU Pirates, though? I mean, going forward, they got Delaware State, East Tennessee State, and then they get FAU to start the new year, man. I can't wait for that game.
Oh, bring on those little pussy owls in that same pussy state of Florida. All right, get the fuck out of here, you fucking losers down there. Fucking sitting there. You got fucking the head of fucking Scientology there in Clearwater, Florida. You fucking... I mean, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them. All right. I know we're good. Yes. And the ball didn't even touch his hair, making up shit. Anyway. let's continue on this journey. Game of the night, by the way, and Cam Hayes back is huge for ECU. That
Absolutely.
is huge. Yes.
I'm so glad you guys played him. Fuck you, NCAA. That's absolutely fantastic. They're not going to win that thing on the 27th. Don't try and reverse your fucking ruling and say, oh, we could take your red shirt away. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are going to run for the hills like little bitches you are every time that somebody pushes a little bit back on you. Cowards.
Yeah, they suck. I'm going to say this was the actual game of the night right here. Did you get eyes on Furman and Tulane?
I watched the entire game. That game was fantastic. That was,
oh my God,
Kent State JMU from opening night. What a game.
So, folks, if you're bored tonight, tomorrow morning, that game is on demand on ESPN Plus.
It was great.
I mean, first off, Tulane gave up like a double-digit lead with like 5 minutes left.
16 points.
Yeah, and should have lost because, I mean, but it was just bonkers. You had a moment where you thought, so Furman to take the lead, you thought, or to take a 2 or 3 point lead, you thought the shot clock had gone off. It hadn't. He got it off. Tulane goes down, ties it up. Then Furman hits a 3 where it looks like the game is a game winner. They run off the fucking court. He tells the crowd to fuck off too. That was fantastic. And then the refs say, well, there's 0.8 back on the clock. They throw the ball 80 feet down the court. Guy gets fouled shooting a 3 at the buzzer. He makes all 3 of his free throws, even when they call the timeout. I mean, and then it goes to overtime. It was just an insane game. It was just an insane basketball game. I highly recommend it as Noah there, youtube.com/the college experience. That game was absolutely insane. Just
the Noah showing us the Furman social media team tweeted out that they won after Geese hit the 3. I mean, dude, all right. So full.
Well, they ran off the court. The whole team ran off the court. Yeah.
So full circle of trust. It was 6.5. It was 7 at one spot last night. I bet 6.5, but then I unloaded on 7.5 when I saw it today. So I won a little bit. I didn't win a lot on this game, but yeah, I mean, this was an incredible game. Pegues, Forbes, those guys were making everything unbelievable. So this was the rare occasion where if you bet the number last night after the show, you lost. If you had waited, you probably would have won if you had Furman. So usually it's the other way around where you want to bet it the night before to beat the move. But unbelievable game. Unbelievable. Double overtime. Both teams you thought had the game won. Good teams.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, if you're a college basketball nuts like us, which chances are if you're listening, then just throw that thing on in the morning. You're eating breakfast with your fucking kids, your wife. All right, no need to watch that nonsense. Get the Paw Patrol bullshit off the screen. Tell your son to go build something, play with his stuffed animals or something. Put that game on. Perfect with your morning breakfast. Moving along, the Citadel, Charleston. Moneyline Matt cashes a lock battle by a half a point. Good God. I watched this game here. This was a Flow Sports special. And this was all over the place. I mean, I Charleston could have, I mean, it was between 12 and 14, pretty much 95% of this game. So I don't have a problem with you winning this lock battle. I'm not going to bitch here, but I don't, it could have gone to either. It was like flipping a coin at that point.
Yeah. I mean, they got up to 20, then it was down to 11. That was a shit show of a game. Citadel, man, I think that they're better than I even realized. I've watched them a couple times. Charleston's just so good in that building. That momentum of that crowd, it's packed even for Citadel, and they just make a bunch of threes in that building with Pat Kelsey.
Yeah, and they're getting better as the season goes along here. So
they lost a lot last year.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this is one maybe maybe. I know early in the year I was like, maybe we fade them. I think we might be back on the Cougs wagon. Noah, your thoughts on this one?
Really, I don't have much. It was on Flow. Fuck Flow Sports. I still don't pay for it. I think the broadcasts are utterly terrible.
Hey, as long as we get refs that aren't bought and paid for like the fucking SEC refs, I'll take Flow Sports. Let's go.
No, I'll take SEC Network. That way I can see the game and it actually sounds all right. And the picture's good. But to lose this thing on the hook, damn, I may have been able to pay for Flow Sports if I hit on this. I don't know. That's the other thing. They charge way more than ESPN Plus for a shittier product.
No, they're absolutely terrible.
It's terrible.
Like,
terrible.
It is terrible. I feel like we could do a better job. From the announcing to the coverage, I think I could hire a couple homeless people to take to send them an iPhone, and then we can call the games from here better than fucking Flow Sports. But
I agree.
Save the budget for the LeBaron payment. No, you don't need Flow Sports.
Yeah, and we'll save the SGPN budget for the SGPN jet.
Yeah, fuck Flow.
Yeah, waiting on that jet. Waiting on my jet. Anyway, man, I'm hot tempered, man. I'm just sitting over here. You know what it is? I don't have a whiskey. Jacksonville State, 20.5 points.
Easy.
High. Now they almost blew this thing. This was like an 8 to 10 point game the entire game. Almost blew it because it got up to like 19 or 20 at one point. But they only lose by 15. Easy cover. Your thoughts?
It's going to be tempting to take every single bye game dog from here till about the new year. These crowds are not the same right now. The students aren't there. It's sleepy spots. Everybody's going through the motion finals. Jack State was in this game. This was one of our more confident plays of the night. I know people are like, how are you going to think Jack State's going to go into Wisconsin and keep it within 20? What are you guys talking about? Wisconsin struggles to score. They're stapled to the floor. Covering 20 is a lot of points with Wisconsin. Easy, Jack State. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Stapled to the floor. We know this rule. All right. Jacksonville State's got a few guys that are way more athletic than anyone Wisconsin's had since fucking Michael Finley. All right. So easy handicap. Easy fucking handicap.
Good call.
Anyway. Yeah, and the fact they play at such a slow pace. Grambling. Hi.
Oh, yeah, baby.
23 points. They only lose by 12. I watched this whole game. This was never in doubt.
Same handicap as Wisconsin. That's a lot of points to lay with Drake, who just beat Nevada, ending their undefeated season by 20. You knew they weren't going to have their best fastball tonight, and they went through the motion. So they win by 12, move on to the next game. Another dog.
Yeah. Then you had ULM. So we didn't bet. One of the only ones we didn't bet was ULM Lamar. We knew this smelled. We knew this fucking smelled because we just something was off. We're like, why the hell's Lamar favored? Lamar drilled him. We should have probably bet Lamar just because we knew it smelled. What'd you make of this one?
Yeah, I'm so glad we stayed away. That line fucking reeked. It was like, wait, why is Lamar laying points? Monroe looked good the other night, but Lamar had the extended rests. They fucked him up. I mean, they won, 97-73? Where the hell did that come from? Lamar, 97 points?
Yeah, unbelievable.
What's going on in this world?
And then the final game on the slate.
Oh, yeah. Easy money.
Oh, man. It almost hit on the money line. St. Thomas, our Tommies, getting it done at Marquette and Shaka Smart. Marquette won by 5. But, man, this was like, a 2-point game with a minute left, was it?
Shaka's asshole was tight tonight, man.
Noah, what'd you make of this one, buddy?
This one was much closer than even I thought it could be, but doubting our Tommies was crazy. Right. Even the cocktail napkin liked it as its favorite game tonight. So,
yeah. So we had a fire night. I only got one game wrong, and that was by a half a fucking point. Only one bet wrong by a half a point, and that was the Citadel. Hit on ECU, hit on Jacksonville State, hit on Grambling, hit on St. Thomas, even hit on fucking Tulane, which I didn't even fucking bet. But yeah, great night.
I mean, like shout out to St. Thomas too for like some actual analysis. Marquette's defense is really good, and they shot 53% from the floor tonight on their field goals.
Oh yeah,
Nuts.
they're so. I know we joke about them being stable to the floor. They're so fundamentally sound, like so well coached. They're always in the right spot, always making the extra pass. I mean, we joked about it. Pass, pivot, pass, fake, shot, fake, cover. That's what they did.
I'll be honest too. St. Thomas, they're not all white anymore.
No, they got a couple athletes.
They're taking a step in the right direction. Taking a step. They care about winning. I can see it when I watch, and I don't even just the layup line. When I watch the layup line, I go, "Whoa, what do we got here?" The Tommies.
A little bit of athleticism on the Tommies.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't have 12 jump stops anymore. You only got 8 in the layup line.
So I'm saying it's a start. It's a start.
It went from the 10 pass rule to the 5 pass rule in the half court before anybody could take a shot.
This is like progress, man. If I'm a Tommy's fan, with all due respect, you're saying, hey, maybe we can go get a little athletics. Oh, we got a couple guys. All right, that's a start. Maybe 5 years from now, get a couple more, and we build on that. Let's go, folks. Game balls. Let's get to it. First game ball. East Carolina Pirates, because fuck you, SEC. We were gonna beat you, but you went in there. You went in there with your filthy, dirty fucking your referees. You fucking this is like boxing. Watching that game, I felt like I was watching that De La Hoya fight back in the day. It was just crooked. It's crooked. You filthy scumbags. East Carolina game ball number 1. What's your what's your top game ball?
Yeah, Keith makes a good point. They graduated from the Bellarmine phase. Tommy's get game ball. I know they lost, but dude, they're a 25-point dog. They took the Big East champion to the wire. They were right there, and they did this last year against Creighton too. This isn't a one-time fluke. I mean, Tommy's are fucking good. Let's go, baby.
Is this going to be the first game ball series ever where we take all losing teams?
Yeah, fuck all these favorites, cowards.
You know what? I'll give one to a winning team, even though I honestly think they got really lucky. I almost feel like Furman deserved the win because you blow a 16-point lead with 5 minutes left. You deserve to lose. All right. And you got very lucky that Furman was dumb enough to foul you on a 3 with 0.7 seconds left, 93 feet away from the fucking basket when you inbounded it. I'm going to give it to you though. Green wave, just because the slate was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Who's your second game ball?
Well, we actually have to give it to this team. When was the last time Lamar almost put a fucking 100? They definitely get a game ball. Where the hell did that come from?
Yeah. That's a good point. They might not have had. They might have had like 5 or 6 games last year combined where they didn't reach 100 points. Anyway, third and final for me. Give me Grambling. I like Grambling. I think they're better. The SWAC is fucking better than people give it credit for. It's a better conference than people think. Grambling gets it done with the cover. 12 point cover. That's hard, man. Go to Drake. Drake gets lit. So I know we're giving it to losers here, but I mean, fuck it. Let's go.
Well, I guess I'm down to Wisconsin and Charleston. I'll give it to Charleston. You beat little brother by 15. Took care of business. So I guess by default they get one. They covered.
Yeah. All right, folks. Now, before we get to picking the games, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience, I keep almost saying college football experience. You might know the fact that you guys watch this show every night, you're going to catch me just looking like an idiot there. I hesitated because I was like, I almost said the college football experience. The college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. They got NFL. They got NBA. They got NHL. And you better believe they got college football and college basketball, people. Simply pick higher or lower in your favorite players' fantasy stats and cash in. And our very own Noah Bieniek is just... he's fucking just writing up stuff. They should just give him a fucking Pulitzer Prize for these articles he's dropping every day on sportsgamblingpodcast.com or the SGPN app. talking about what you should be doing with Underdog Fantasy. So, Noah, what are we liking for tomorrow?
All right. So yesterday's or technically today's article went 2-1 on the ones that I wrote up. I had Riley Kugel's under points, which he only had 2 against East Carolina today. So that one was an easy cash. And then I went to a couple of Tulane unders, Tulane lowers for that game that went to double overtime. So one of them got wrecked by that, but 2 in one day. And Colby, I mean, we only got one game right now on the slate, and that's the big one. So I'm going to hold off because it's usually a dead giveaway of like where we're going during the game. So I'll hold off for the player projection that I like until that game comes up.
Alrighty. Well, okay. Folks.
Now we got a problem.
Folks, but I'm telling you, what's great is they have stats that you really can't get anywhere else for props on essentially college basketball and college football. We got a big slate this weekend, bowl games, a bunch of bowl games. You're not going to know any of the players because they're third string, but those are fun to bet on. All right. So what are you doing, folks? Get on over there, get the higher or lower, and let's have some fun, folks. Promo code TCE SGPN, and you get 100% deposit match up to $100. Promo code TCE SGPN, people. And if you do that, take a screenshot, show it to me on Twitter at @DColbyD, and we're gonna rig a raffle for you to win a shirt, brand new shirt. Be going around town, people be talking about you. That's all I'm saying. Be famous. You'll feel what it felt like for fucking Burt Reynolds after he did Cop and a Half in 91. All right. You're going to feel like that. Or Showgirls. How about that? Remember that? Demi Moore's tits? Just fantastic. It's a good one. I can see why Bruce Willis did it. I can see why he married her, for a little bit. And then he got tired of her. Had to kick her to the curb. Anyway, folks, promo code TCE on SGPN. Shout out to Tommy B for giving us $5 too for the Tommies. Tommy giving us money for the Tommies. Let's go. And shout out to Yang also giving us a super sticker. Appreciate you, Yang.
Yes.
That's really nice of you, and we are very grateful. All right. Tomorrow's action. Slate's not that beautiful, but Saturday. I would say it starts late Friday night and just carries on in to Saturday. And by the way, take the Albany Great Danes in the FCS playoffs plus 21 points, folks. Do that. Thank me later. That game's tomorrow night. But 4:00. I'm sorry. I'm going to skip over a few of these, like Saginaw Valley against Butler, although I respect it.
How dare you skip over Saginaw Valley State?
Yeah, would you plow a girl from there?
There's like 3 guys on the team from my area on that team right now.
Okay, so you didn't plow a girl from there. What do you?
Maybe they did.
Yeah, maybe you do need. Maybe you need to go there and do that. That's what you see. He exited. Very.
He's aware of a dust up that happened. Over there.
Something happened at Saginaw with Noah Bieniek. We need to get the bet detective on the case. All right, CJ Sullivan. Anyway, I was wondering why he was repping it so hard. I've been there before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went to JMU for a weekend once, fell in love for 24 hours, and then realized. But I always have a fond memory of that. You know what I mean? So
I also took an official visit to Tuscaloosa. They tried really hard to sell me on the trimesters that they have right now. So Tuscaloosa, they're not in finals week right now, by the way. They've got a trimester system going on. So there's your angle against East Tennessee State.
Noah played college baseball, so they didn't pull a Rick Pitino and try to get you prostitutes.
No, unfortunately not. Their sales pitch to try to get me to commit was trimesters instead of semesters.
It's a weak pitch, in my opinion. Weak pitch. Hey, what was the name of that university? Tusculum, whatever.
Tuscaloosa.
Call 1-800-PICK-Dundee. I got some recruiting tactics that we can definitely employ. It's legal now too. It's legal. I mean, the prostitution might not be legal, but you know what I mean. It's legal. Paying the players. Mount St. Mary's is taking on St. Francis. My St. Francis Red Flash. I've been this team's, dude. I might fucking move to where is it? Loretta, Pennsylvania. Who the hell's Loretta? I don't know who she is, but she's fantastic because I keep covering with this Red Flash team. They're getting 7.5, 8 points. Look, I know I've been high on Mount St. Mary's this year. I actually like their team. I think they're better than their 3-6 record, but I can't stop betting the Red Flash. You better believe I'm doing it. Give me the Red Flash. Plus 280 on the money line. Let's have a time. Oh, Loretta gonna come through for me. Oh, shout out to Trevor giving us 25 American greenbacks. Appreciate you. Long overdue. Appreciate you guys, man. That's very, very nice. Very nice of you. If I win on this play plus the money we get in here, old Loretta's gonna like old Pick Dundee a little bit more, I think. What are you doing here in this game, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna join you. This is a former NEC rivalry or matchup, whatever you want to call it. Mount St. Mary's played 3 straight road games. St. Francis playing better at home. We're getting a dog. Let's go. Let's ride it. Let's bring some on the money line.
Double luck, folks. What are you doing? Giving away free money. Wow, Rob Donaldson saying lock battle. You believe that?
He likes the Mount. I'd like the Mount too. I'm selling them though tomorrow.
Yeah, but the Red Flash are just incredible.
Home dog.
Texas State going into Huntsville, Texas, to the Bear Claw to take on Sam Houston State. I'm on Sam Houston minus 3.5, although not locking this one because I do think this is anyone's game. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm going to be on Sam Houston. This could be a lock on the picks page. Looking at what Sam Houston's coming off, Sam Houston beat Monroe the other night. The only thing, Texas State has the extended rest. I'll lean to Sam Houston here. Noah?
Yeah.
I like Sam Houston a lot. The cocktail napkins got this thing at -8. And I just look at some of the away spots that Texas State has had. They got murdered by Oklahoma. They lost to Little Rock. They did jump up and bite UT Arlington, but I think this Sam Houston team is a lot better than the Mavs. I like the Bearcats. I think their defense swallows up Texas State because the Bobcats.
You're not at all.
Their offense is 288th in the country.
You're not at all worried about Texas State's great game against Jarvis Christian, brother of Jesus. What was that? A 49-point win?
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I'm just saying we know how good
Jarvis Christ, hell of a guy. No one talks about him.
We know how good Sam Houston's program's defenses are. Texas State's offense is ranked 288th in the nation. They haven't played great competition. I'm gonna lock up Sam Houston here. I got it -8.
You want to bet this, Mac, or should we give Noah some street cred here?
I mean, I like the Bearcats. No, I think Noah may have nudged me. I'll join you, Noah. I'll get it on the cocktail napkin. Cheers.
we don't have a huge slate, so
I like Sam Houston. They played like shit the other night, still won. I think that they played better against Texas State.
It's Friday night.
Yep.
You never know what you can find on a cocktail napkin. Let's fucking go. Let's go with the Bearcats.
The best part is if that one loses, we just blame Noah. And then if it hits, we take the credit.
Yeah. No, if that one loses, don't show up tomorrow. All right. Go to Saginaw and try to chase some scattered ass in Saginaw. All right. Texas A&M Corpus Christi is taking on the Mexicans, UT Rio Grande. I love this game. I'm excited to watch this game. UT Rio Grande is laying a 3.5. Didn't they play already once this year?
So the Mexicans won at Corpus Christi on December 6th, and Corpus Christi was laying 3. Now the Mexicans are laying 3.5.
Revenge.
Yes.
Revenge with the Islanders is on the mind. This is fantastic. I might have to put a large wager in, a much larger wager than normal.
Give me all day.
The Islanders. All right. Corpus Christi's going to take down the Mexicans. Let's go.
Down that border and say, let's time this thing.
Let's fucking go. Moving along. Northern Colorado, the Bears. A lot of little brothers saying hello on a Friday night here.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears are catching 22.5. Is this the Alamo? 22.5 in Boulder, taking on the Buffs after that big time win against the Miami Hurricanes.
Is easy.
Give me the points. Give me the points here. Block it. Let's bet this.
Hardcore lock.
Too many.
Let's go.
It's too many.
They're coming off the Miami win. Little brother.
It's too many.
Catching them in a sleepy spot here. They're used to the altitude.
Colorado wins by 17. We come.
Yeah.
We laugh our way to the local dive. And
this will be Drake and Grambling from tonight.
Yeah.
12 to 15, maybe 17-point win. Let's go.
The Vikings are heading to, where the fuck is Bradley again? Peoria. Yeah. Get all at the Carver Arena. Bradley's laying 9.5. You know, I like this Bradley team. But I also like this Cleveland State team. I think the line's a little bit off. Give me the Vikings plus 9.5. 6-point win for Bradley. What are you doing here?
I feel like the line's telling us they're going to draw them. I'll lay it with Bradley, but no lock here. Rare game, I don't have a feel.
I got a big time feel right here. No. Yeah, anyway.
Did you say my name?
Something like that. Folks. New Mexico is heading to Las Cruces. Do I got to remind you what happened last year? Well, let me just tell you a Cliff Notes version of the story. New Mexico State basketball players went to the New Mexico State football game. Guy got a little dust up at the football game, but he also, guy from New Mexico State, might have met a few nice Lorettas in Albuquerque. So he pursues one of those Lorettas, thinks he's getting some ass, drives all the way back to Albuquerque a couple weeks later, hops in the bed with her, or not the bed, but the bedroom. And then he proceeds to get jumped by like 5 people that still wanted to fight him from the New Mexico side of things. He ends up jumping out of a fucking window. They shoot at him. He shoots back at them. Someone dies. He gets the case thrown out for self-defense, which sounds legit. He then gives the gun also to an assistant coach who hides the gun for him. What a fucking guy, right? Those coaches all get fired because they were doing other things in the locker room. Maybe some flying squirrels and car washes happened in Las Cruces. All those guys are gone, but you still have a lot of animosity between the two. You saw it this year with New Mexico State's quarterback, who not only beat the shit out of New Mexico on a Tuesday night or Wednesday night that we cashed in on. His name is Diego Pavia. We call him Diego Pissing Pavia, but because he pissed on the logo of the University of New Mexico. And somehow that went to the internet and went viral. He got suspended for a game, but God damn it, I love him. And there is no way. So this is the second matchup of the season because New Mexico won by 44 at the Pit just on December 2nd.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So now CBS Sports Network, this one's in Las Cruces. It's a proud program here at the Pan American Center. Love their flights. I smell an opportunity here to make a large wager on Diego Pissing Pavia and the New Mexico State Aggies catching 15 against the Lobos, and Jamal Mashburn Jr. might not play. Whew, load up. Let's go. What are you doing here?
Yeah, all over New Mexico State, like you said, all the stuff from last year, the first time back in Las Cruces, they just got drilled. They've been hearing about it, how bad they suck, how much New Mexico kicked their fucking ass by 44. They're going to come to play tomorrow, and they're going to have a chance to win outright. So you might want to sprinkle some on this money line. New Mexico State, guns up, lock it up. Let's go.
Look, we don't play lock music when it's New Mexico State. This is what we play. Fantastic.
They're live in this game, man.
They are live. You know what else is live? Hall of Fame bets. Yes, win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. Noah, were you going to say something regarding the rivalry game?
Yeah, you guys want to take a flashback in time? This show, circa 12 months ago.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right,
cue it up.
Let's
just don't get me sued.
It is our content.
Just don't get me sued. I mean, he's talking about the McNeese video that we showed yesterday, which took away our revenue from the show.
Clark makes a good point. I think that might be Peak, the guy that had the gun in the graphic. I think that might be him.
Hold on, I gotta look at this.
I think it'd be fucking him.
Really.
No way. I think that's him. He started his career at Georgia, then he went to Austin.
You're right. It is.
It's him. Oh, this is great.
I guarantee you, he has no idea too.
Baby. Oh my God, you can't make this up.
Hold on, I got this. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm definitely gonna get. They're gonna bounce us off this, dude. I didn't have any idea. Because look, I asked for New Mexico Lobo. Look, every day, this is how it works. I give him, or beginning of the week, I'll give him a list of the whole week of the games. But if something changes or something, sometimes. So I said, I guess New Mexico is the best game tomorrow. It's pretty weak slate. He sends me this, and I'm like, okay, I'll go with this because that's hilarious. But I didn't even make the connection that it was Peak. That's fucking hilarious. So, folks, backstory on that was New Mexico State didn't even play that day. They didn't even play that day.
The game was canceled.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, youtube.com/the college experience. That was a clip from a year ago regarding that murder situation where one of his assistant coaches hid the gun, which was fucking great story. Great fucking story. Anyway, let's continue on. Cal State Bakersfield was catching 10. This line came down.
Yeah.
The Save Mart Center. I still think this is too many points. These are Bakersfield to Fresno is like, look, if you're dealing meth, this is like, this road. Bakersfield to Fresno. It's where you make your big bucks. Give me the 10 all day. Give me the 10. Should we bet this?
This is a lot.
Yeah, let's bet this.
Fresno's coming off like a 40-point win over Pacific. You're catching them at the highest of highs here. Like you said, a little bit of a little brother angle too. Let's go, Bakersfield.
We got a Blue Meth special going on at the Save Mart Center, Fresno, California. Easy play. 10 points. Fuck's Jerry Tarkanian ain't coaching Fresno State anymore, folks. Portland State is laying 1.5 in San Diego against Steve Lavin and the Toreros. I think the Vikings are due. Actually, we should probably lock up Portland State because San Diego, they beat Arizona State. They're feeling good. Yeah. They're walking around La Jolla with their dick out. They're thinking great things. You know what I mean?
I think the line's telling you too. What Portland State's laying points on the road. I think it's a great spot for Portland State. San Diego fade them after the inbounds pass off Jose Perez's back for the win. Love it. Lock it up.
Let's go with the Vikings.
Lock
Getting
up
it done. Laying the 1.5. Sorry, Steve. I know you've been on the show before. But we got to fade you. We got to fade you here. Final game on the slate. UConn. Now, can we get Noah? I'm gonna need you to tackle this one here. So me and CJ Sullivan did an episode talking about college football and college basketball bombs about 6-7 hours ago. It's out there in the universe if you want to listen to it. I had thought this game was going to be in Seattle, but then as I was reading my notes on the interwebs, I saw it was in Spokane. Right? So me and CJ capped it at that. But when I released that YouTube page, multiple people commented saying the game's in Seattle. So I have no fucking idea where this game's being played.
The game is being played in the Seattle Kraken hockey arena. So Seattle.
Okay. So I originally thought it was Seattle, but right now it's telling me it's at the McCarthy Athletic Center. Right now I'm reading this.
That would be the Kennel, which is not true.
Yeah, no, it's in Seattle.
Ken Palm's got a Climate Pledge Arena, by the way, too.
Let's look up. Yeah, I believe I'm almost positive it's in Seattle.
Yeah,
that hurts it a little bit but I'm still thinking.
I don't think it does. I still think they fill that place up.
True, but I've been to Spokane and you can't escape Gonzaga fever. But I'm all over the Bulldogs plus 190 coming up. Remember they just lost to Washington in Seattle. You know how you get the city back, get Seattle back on your side. You take down the national champions. This game's awesome. I can't wait to watch this game. We're not going to go live until this game ends tomorrow, by the way. Hopefully, unless it goes to like double or triple overtime, then we'll have to go live because VSiN's spot at 11. But give me the Bulldogs here. Lock it up. Let's go. Right? Are we on board? We got a little Bulldog party.
Absolutely. Favorite play of the night. Gonzaga's live here. I think Gonzaga's going to win the game. Remember who ended their season last year by 30? It was UConn. Ran them off, ran up the score. You think Mark Few remembers that? And they played at this arena last year. They've been good at this arena historically. They beat the shit out of Kentucky last year. All over Gonzaga. Money line. Let's go. Zags knock off the defending champs in Seattle tomorrow night. Zaga. Let's go Zags.
Now we got a problem.
They need this game, man. They need this for the resume, too.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. Friends forever will be together.
And not to say it's a look ahead, but it kind of feels like a schedule loss for UConn. They begin Big East play next week. Nice spot for them to get kind of hit in the mouth a little bit. Hurley gathers the troops, get ready for Big East play. Let's go Zags.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. I'm triple locking this one with you. Gonzaga, I think they win it on the money line. The cocktail napkins got them favored by 1 here. I mean, we saw what happened last time when UConn hit the road. Last year when they went undefeated in non-conference, they didn't play a true road game against an NCAA tournament team. The only road game they played was Florida, and they handled it like nothing. So when UConn goes on the road, when any ranked team goes on the road, when any college basketball team goes on the road, it is hard to win a game. And we're talking about Gonzaga in the state of Washington. They're going to have a crowd here that is very passionate, loud.
Lock it up.
I've got Gonzaga. Lock it up. And also for the underdog fantasy, I didn't want to give it away because
promo code TCE SGPN.
Yep, it's right there on the screen at all times on the stream right now. Alex Caravan, I've got him under 14.5 points. He's going to be shadowed by Anton Watson basically the entire night. One of the best defenders on the pretty much west of the Mississippi. So give me Caravan's lower than points. I think the Zags win this thing outright.
I love it. Love that play. Oh. Shout out to Andrew in the chat. And Brian Sanders. Can't remember. There is an FCS playoff game tomorrow. There's also a D3 national championship game for college football junkies. Albany plus the 21. Take it. Thank me later. It's in Brookings, but they're used to cold weather. Let's go. Folks, that's our show. Let me recap the, we got to get out of here. There's only like 5 games. You know what the fuck we bet. The Sports Gambling Podcast college basketball show is coming up right after this. Don't even move the YouTube channel. It's just going to fade in. All right. It's like you're getting just classics. You know, it's like you're fucking hungover. You can't find the remote, you know, and all of a sudden they give you, Major League, the movie, and you can't find the remote, and you're like sitting around the house and you're looking for another classic, and they go right into the Major League 3 with Scott Bakula. And then you're wondering, we got to find the remote. We got to change this shit. No, but honestly, we're coming right up. Subscribe to the College Basketball Experience. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. Noah Bieniek's on Twitter at NoahB77_. Any women out there, please invite them to Saginaw. All right. Meet you at Saginaw. That's going to be a movie me and Noah are working on. A romantic movie there.
Saginaw's is a restaurant inside the Circa.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, it's a sandwich shop inside the Circa.
I've been to Barry's downtown, but I guess. Oh, okay. There you go. Shout out to Circa. Derek Stevens is the fucking man. And if you're in Vegas, get over to Circa. Tomorrow night, Sports Gambling Podcast will be live from Circa. 9:00 Pacific. I'll be on the show at 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern, if my math's correct. Talking college football. Subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/The College Experience. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Thank you, chat, for being awesome. We appreciate you, and I hope you guys cashed in. All those people that talk shit about ECU, go fuck yourself. All right. This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
I lost a bet on the Super Bowl, so I had to dive in and crawl around through the snow. Don't believe me? Believe me, there's a video. We made it to promote March 5th and then we did the show. Before March, there was a winter to be lived through, and snow fell on the DC metropolis. In some other cities, this wouldn't be big news, but where I live, it felt like an apocalypse. Not the kind where zombies are the wrath of God, but the kind where Mother Nature doesn't laugh it off. I didn't laugh at all. I saw the sky smoking the blunt, now waiting for the ash to fall. Traffic stalled for a few weeks. Capitol Hill of snow taking up a parking space. A couple notches on the beltway ain't unique, but higher in freezes get more than your heart to race. I mean, the rats were frostbit, they lost it, risking their lives just to make it to the office. Exhausting, caustic, cold front rose up through the mid-Atlantic and did its damage. Detective Baylor didn't expect a camera and brought a gun to a snowball fight. I know my rights in the season of mood swing. Some of us winning, some of us losing. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter so I can stay warm with you. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my center. Winning winter so I can stay warm with you. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm with you. So I can stay warm. So I can stay warm with you. Des says you're beautiful little snowflakes. I say that you're snowmobiles with no brakes. This isn't how normal feels, it's so fake. I need more to shovel while the hubble hovers above us. Lovers and haters ever collapsing rap stars. NASA is my backyard. The chain link fence couldn't contain the frozen rain that caused the middle madmen to go insane. I wrote a name in spray paint for Valentine's Day. She didn't feel the same, I was out of line. Hey, a cold shoulder is nothing new to the stone owner. Looking for a froze over belladonna for snow blower. Temperature lower, kill the hot streak. They know I'm a broken clock and talk's cheap. The homie Dave and the bird caught it after the misery crew saw the storm growing faster as the weatherman got a lump of coal. Rambling for ratings in another month or so. There'll be a rush on gold, so put your luck on hold. Milk, bread, and toilet paper sold, but I gotta go. This is not for show. I really ought to get my clock fixed before the snow falls and all this is washed away. I see my breath in the air as I cry out, not today, today. Waiting, weather, water, winning. That broken clock's been blinking since winter. I hope it's not telling me I was born to lose. I lost my temper, but I found my my center when you need to, so I can